Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses on Kwing's Let's Plays. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Fire Emblem arrives every day on Kwing's Let's Plays.
Yeah.
So today's going to be an exploring day and some support combos, so let's do this.
Let's do this!
Alright, so it is exploring day. I don't think any character's ready for a class change yet. Really would like to make what's-his-name a Bone Knight, but it's not happening right now. Where is he anyway?
Aw, poor Ash.
Yeah, he's not even ready to be a cavalier. Stupid Ash. Look at this. But
That's what you have to say about that.
that's what I have to. Bernie here. Bernie is close to being a cavalier. Not that it matters, the game's almost over anyway.
Yeah, I
but-
feel like I really wanted to go back and grind a lot more, but I feel like what's the point?
Yeah.
Because we're so far ahead.
We're on chapter 19. That leaves 20, 21, and then it's over.
I feel like at some point in life you just have to cut your losses.
True. Oh my gosh, we still have a lot of support, so yikes. Oh, can they be besties now? They can! Cool.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back. It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Though they are still deep, these are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer. Besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
To hear you say such things.
You say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day? If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living. But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please, do not look at me that way. You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Duscur blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Duscur and the people of Fódlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Yes, you will call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But until that time, we must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night. And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
In the end, I suppose there is no fixing your overprotectiveness, is there? I suppose I can live with that.
Friendship is magic!
Yeah,
Alright, so they are now
the feels.
Oh boy.
Hey, wait.
What is it?
You defended me in battle. Why?
His Highness does not wish for our military strength to be depleted. The loss of your strength would be significant.
You are a colossal idiot. One slip-up and you would have died. You think you would have been happy about that?
No, I do not.
Then why protect me? I thought you were his mindless weapon, his sword and shield.
I heard about your brother. He was at Duscur. He died to protect His Highness.
He did, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Are you repaying some kind of debt? I hope you're not going to praise his death. I hear enough of that from my old man.
I will not praise it then. Instead, I will say I would have done the same in his position. Is it really so unnatural to put one's life on the line to protect a brother in arms?
To hear a rabid dog call me a brother in arms.
Your insults are merely an attempt to avoid addressing me as what I am. I am a man of Duscur, yet you were concerned for my life.
Concerned is a strong word. Your death would have been unpleasant, that's all.
Coming from you,
Wow,
that
Felix.
is enough.
What's that supposed to mean? I just meant... never mind. Okay, go ahead, protect me. But if you act like a fool and get yourself killed, I'll kill you.
How can you kill me if I am already dead?
That's what I'd like to know.
You know what I meant.
Felix.
I just don't know what's going on with Felix.
Felix is not very good at making friends. Just say you're friends.
You're quite late getting back.
The scouting mission didn't go well. I was so busy I didn't even have time to eat.
I thought that might be the case. Gilbert was exhausted too. Glad you made it. I saved some food for you.
Oh, thanks. I'm starving. Your cooking's fantastic, as always. The spices were a nice touch. I can really taste the Duscur inspiration. You remembered that I wanted to try more Duscur cuisine, didn't you?
Yes. How is it?
Amazing? You're a much better chef than I am.
Your cooking is not bad at all.
Thanks. My father would be glad to hear it.
Is he the one who taught you?
Not exactly. I learned from watching him work the kitchen in his restaurant. And what about you? I think you said that you and your sister helped with the cooking at home.
Yes. I learned by watching my mother. Nothing remains of Duscur. The towns, the people, the culture. All of it was put to the torch. My mother and sister are gone. Yet that simple memory of them standing together in the kitchen is so clear, so real.
So in a way, you put those memories into this meal.
Yes,
Oh my
me?
gosh.
they are able to live on.
I like that way of thinking. The church may not like my feelings on this, but in Fódlan, when people die, they pass on to be with the goddess, right?
I suppose.
That seems so far away. I'd rather they stayed here. My parents, my brother, Lanato, maybe they can all live on through me, too.
Aww.
As long as you think of them, they will.
To do.
Oh, that is so
Your
deep.
cooking is delicious. It really is.
Careful, or you will oversalt it.
It's all right. Thank you, Dedu.
Eat as much as you'd like.
Wow, to do stuff is really heartfelt. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need like a...
I feel like he's the strongest character in this whole game.
Dutiful as ever, Dedu.
What are you suggesting?
You're always busy delivering messages.
You mean His Highness's orders.
Does he need you to run such trivial errands?
He should not trouble himself over them. I am honored to attend His Highness, and to represent him in all matters. Ever since he saved my life, serving him has given me reason to live.
Reason to live. Huh.
Your relationship to the Archbishop seems similar.
Not quite. I joined the Knights to repay a debt I owed Rhea. The debt's been repaid, so she's nothing more than a former employer.
Then you are not motivated by loyalty.
Not especially. I wouldn't call Rhea my reason to live.
And if a higher paying employer comes along?
I'd consider it. That's what mercenaries do.
Then yes, we are completely different.
Everyone's different. I'm not trying to criticize your loyalty. I've seen a lot of people like you all over the world. They don't tend to last very long, though. Try not to end up like them.
Thank you for the warning.
Okay, I want to say they're kind of cute, but
I don't know what's going on with them, to be honest.
yeah. All right, let's do some exploring, and then we'll finish to do's conversations.
To be honest, I feel like people need more than 4 or 5 conversations to figure out if they're the one that's supposed to be together.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna change my appearance because I feel like it. That last battle was incredibly stressful.
Plus, the conversations they have are kind of short compared to like a real conversation you have with
War
somebody.
finally comes to the Alliance territories. I don't mean that there's never been fighting on Alliance soil, of course. There have been countless skirmishes between neighboring lords, as well as conflicts with Almyra. But this is an invasion by an army of the Empire. It's a whole different animal. I don't want to see my family get dragged into this. I hope we can drive back the Empire.
Where are you going? Hey!
Yeah, that lady's just walking forward.
Whatever. Boo! Oh, let me grab that. I don't know who that is. Bernie, are you hanging out in your room? Of course you are.
Claude. Which one was he again? Oh, right. Yeah, of course I remember him. It's just, I can't picture his face. Don't remember what he looks like. I'm not sure if I ever knew.
Well, he was a black eagle, so... Or, you were a black eagle.
Yeah.
He was a deer. So, yeah, that's a little bit different.
You'd think everyone in the whole school would know who Claude is, but
Claude was quite a troublemaker.
at the same time, Bernie never goes out of her room, so
That too.
she kind of is living under a rock, literally.
Bernie's living the best life ever. You just don't know it yet. Because, I don't know. Well, maybe not.
What's the best life ever? Staring at the same 4 walls all the time.
Sometimes the walls change. There's sunlight and there's other things.
There's more sunlight if you actually walk outside, though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't really like the sun anyway. Hey, you go outside when you want, and that's fine by me. I mean, obviously don't go outside now because we're recording, but you know what I mean. What? Oh, he didn't have anything important to say. Oh. Cool. I knew I saw some. Wait, who's this guy?
Hello!
Hello! Who are you? When did I get you? He sells fish. Yeah, why not?
This one do?
Just one.
Wait, why are we buying fish from him when we could go fishing?
Will this one do?
I don't know, maybe there's a quest that'll be fulfilled because I have fish. I don't know. I didn't really think it through too far. Hey, what's up? Who are you? Oh.
We can't actually join you on the battlefield, but rest assured that we're there in spirit. We're doing everything we can to support the army, so give it your all out there.
Okay. Sounds fun. Hello. Oh. I'll grab that. Alright, I guess we'll go talk to some students, do some training. Although, probably today's exploring episode, guys and gals, won't be completed in just one video. Because reasons. Let's go up here. There should be somebody, like, right around here. Aha! Good, you're both together. That makes it easy.
I went to visit my adoptive father at his home in the capital. He used to grovel at Cornelia's feet when the city was under her control. But after it was liberated, he started courting the kingdom instead.
Whatever it takes to get ahead. That's despicable. Which one?
I have no idea what she's talking about. After he was liberated, he started courting the kingdom?
Yeah.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
Her dad was Team Cornelia, and now he's trying to get in good with Dimitri. I'm gonna say that's despicable.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
He's hopeless. I suppose when you're a merchant, that's all you know. No matter what becomes of the world, it'll always be plagued by people like him.
Yeah.
I guess it's just kind of hard to judge your parents, especially if they're the ones that are paying for you to go to a fancy school.
Deirdre, huh? I've always wanted to go there. In Fargus, most of the towns are pretty much glorified fortresses. So, to hear about a place called the Aquatic Capital, it just sounds so elegant. When the war's over, I hope I can visit with everyone there.
If there's any people left. Wait, no, sorry, too dark. Oh, my bad.
Well, I mean, like, if her parent, like, she wouldn't even be able to go to this nice school with good food and stuff if her parents weren't, like, sitting there working themselves, like, really hard at being merchants and stuff. So it's just, like, kind of hard to judge people like that.
Claude, eh? He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in conventions. He wasn't typical in Fódlan. I'd like to save him if we can.
We'll make it in time.
I know. And I'm sure he's already calculated exactly when that will be.
Hope so. I mean, is it possible to save him? Hi, kitties. Hello.
A hungry hero is no better than a well-fed soldier. Do you know that saying? No? That's because I just made it up. If you're hungry, you're never going to be at full strength. Keep your belly full and stay strong.
Oh, I just got that you had her in pajamas. Sorry.
No, it's okay. That was a pretty crazy battle that happened. It was our longest episode ever, an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
It was insane. I'm kind of glad for a little bit of downtime. But because we did so many supports with Dedu, not that it was a bad thing, I just think that this exploring episode will be kind of like what we used to do, where we explore for a little bit, and then end the episode, and then continue it, stuff like that. Because there's so many students to talk to. Sorry, not students, there's so many staff members.
Yeah, they're not students anymore.
I don't know. Warriors, soldiers.
Former students.
Former. Who's hanging out here? Oh, Marianne.
I'm glad Dimitri and Claude don't have to fight one another. I am the daughter of an Alliance Lord, though, so I suppose that goes without saying. Having to fight with your former classmates is just so terribly sad.
That's true.
Oh no, she had horse. Ah, I wanted. Oh, blast.
Oh.
Grr.
We do.
Said some things. Wait, where's this
Surprised
person?
more people aren't hanging out outside. I'd be outside all the time in this place. So much nice, like, area.
Excuse you.
I always wonder why colleges always purchase, like, so much, like, grass and land and
It'll
trees.
take a little while yet for the capital to be restored to its former glory. But it's not dead yet. Doesn't matter how many times you put the people of Ferdiad down. They'll get right back up again. Just you watch. Before long, things will be back to how they were.
Okay, we didn't really ask that, but alright, good to be optimistic, Mr. Merchant.
Oh yeah, there are some kids outside. They're, like, eating tea over there.
Yeah, this is an area where... What? Why can't I...
Let us do it.
Okay, whatever. It wouldn't let me go in there, but I was still able to grab what I needed. Excuse me?
I would just be sitting under a tree, like, on the ground, cross-legged, and reading my book.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I love about, like, college campuses is, like, you know, normally, like, if you're going out, you can't just sit in somebody's yard randomly and read a book. You can't really go on public property and do that. But when you're in college, you can just go outside and sit down and read a book. It's awesome.
We're gonna go help Claude? I haven't seen him in forever. Wonder how he's been. I chose this side because I believe in you, Professor. But it's not like I got anything against Claude.
Were you close?
Of course! Claude was the kind of person who would be instantly friends with anyone. I got no
Instantly
clue
friends
what'll
with
happen to the
anyone.
Alliance. But I sure hope Claude doesn't die.
He said, I sure hope Claude doesn't die. Oh my gosh.
We'll do our best.
We will
Although,
try.
usually... Claude is sometimes a pretty conniving and sneaky guy, so...
Professor?
Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Deirdre is known as the aquatic capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday. Anyway, best of luck in the next battle.
Thank you. What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of this game, I'm finally realizing why they did 3 houses. I always thought it's weird. I was like, why didn't they just do 2 people as usual?
I am being told you can see the sea from Deirdre. Not just see, that it is right there in front of you. In Bridget, the sea has great closeness. I would be looking at it every day. But in Garrick Mach, we cannot look at the sea. So I am feeling drawn to Deirdre.
The ocean is beautiful.
Yes, I think the sea has much beauty, but can also be frightening.
Oh, so we were supposed to say it's frightening. Oh well.
Eh.
Oh, so close to a Werven class!
I mean, both answers are correct.
Yeah, they can be. Alright, so...
I don't really go into the ocean after I did that report on sharks and stuff.
Okay, let's not get into it.
The ocean is beautiful.
I'm gonna do with you.
I don't know.
Alright, so where are you hanging out? Why is everybody hanging out where Lady Rhea used to live?
My uncle gave me some of my father's belongings. Weapons, books. But there was something else that my old man really wanted to pass down. He wanted me to inherit his mission, ensuring that Dimitri ascends the throne. Or so I believe.
Didn't that already happen, though? I mean, we were there for his coronation, so mission accomplished. Good job. At least I think we were there for that. Okay, where...
So House Regan has regained its influence in the Alliance, and is gathering forces. Claude always was somewhat inscrutable. It's strange somehow to hear talk of his brilliance as the leader of the Alliance.
Yes!
I'm getting the hang
I feel
of
like
this.
Ingrid is the princess type of this.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Like Night Barbie.
Night Barbie? That's new. Alright.
This is Night Barbie.
What? Who said... Oh, hey, what's up?
Using the Great Bridge of Murden as a base, we'll spread out and cover as much ground as possible in our search for her grace. Judging by the information we've gathered, the most suspicious location is definitely the Imperial capital. The Hrim territory, whose leader is a mere puppet, and the Eyre territory, whose leader was deposed and disappeared. The Empire has a lot of places with suspicious happenings. It's certainly worth investigating. But it won't do to take too much time in relieving the Alliance army. Please, hurry.
We're doing the best we can, my gosh. Oh, wait.
I know, right?
Where is,
Hello there.
No, I don't want to talk to you, I already did. Okay, that's a dead end. Where's Pajama Boy at?
The Pajama Boy, where?
Aha!
Oh, there you
Dimitri
are.
has become downright charitable. But I believe he is operating under a serious misapprehension. It may appear as if Claude is appealing to Dimitri for aid, but that is not what is happening here.
Oh?
Another of Claude's tricks?
That's not it either. I see it got by you as well. Claude has asked for reinforcements from here because he knows that I am here. Simply put, he is not throwing himself on Dimitri's mercy, he is throwing himself on mine.
What?
I suppose there is nothing else for it, is there? We cannot turn our backs on those in need. Let us grant him the aid he requires.
Huh?
Lorenz, I think you're pretty deluded.
You are crazy, dude.
If he was asking for your mercy, wouldn't he ask you directly?
You're like just a simple lord. Dimitri is a king now.
Even if we do enter Alliance territory, we're not gonna find Lady Rhea there. I
So?
wish we could leave Claude be and go attack the Empire. I suppose if we can't beat the Empire forces here, then we can't get into the Empire lands, can we? I guess that just means it's hard work time, huh, Professor?
Everybody's still calling me Professor. Okay, whatever.
I think they just don't know what else to call you.
Captain Awesome.
It'd be nice if they just called you by your name. AmbyChan or Byleth.
Let's see, who was...
I didn't realize our character's name was supposed to be Byleth. Maybe we should have named her that, I don't know.
Nah. Alright, doesn't look like there's anybody to talk to in here. I thought there was for some reason. No. Alright, those guys are done. So everybody else is going to be right here.
What do you think?
I think stuff.
What do you think? Remember the Death Knight who stabbed me 5 years ago? Of course you do. How could you forget? Well, it turns out he's a general in the Imperial Army, claiming victories on dozens of battlefields. But it looks like he's not at Deirdre. Like every man in my life, he's run away from me. And he better run. One day I'm gonna find that guy and pay him back for what he did to me.
Okay.
You do that, Manuela. If the Death Knight stabbed me, I would be lucky to be alive. I would just cut my losses.
Manuela's not that kind of girl. She's like, oh, well, he did this to me, so I gotta pay him back.
She's very feisty.
Mm-hmm.
With the capital recaptured, I desire to call him Your Majesty, rather than Your Highness. He would refuse my desire, rightfully pointing out that he has not as yet been crowned. However, the day this war is ended, and the Church has placed the crown upon his head, then he will truly be our king, and I will call him Your Majesty at last. I must go hear the reports from our spies. There is something worrying me, and... No, it can wait. I shall tell you more when our information is more concrete.
Be careful, you're the last enemy,
I
Dad.
have a request.
Okay. No.
Thank you very
Ah,
much.
see? I bought the fishes. Supply run done.
Yep. Nice job.
Okay, now... What up, dude? Oh, you're both here. Perfect.
I thought there was a chance that Cornelia had captured Lady Rhea, but it seems that is not the case. Our next foe, Lord Arundel, was once a pious adherent to the Seiros Creed. His contributions to the Church stopped quite abruptly some time ago. I think it is likely the man knows something.
Okay. So let's go... Oh. Well, I could do more with my sword. You know what? I'm gonna keep going with my thing, because I want to be able to fly.
You plan to aid Claude, do you not? Huh. I think that is absolutely marvelous. Being opposing forces at the Battle of Gronder was ill-fated. It hurt to side against him. I am happy that things have taken a brighter turn now.
Yeah.
That's very cute, Flame. Everything Flame says is cute.
More or less. Okay, so...
She's doomed to be forever, like...
There he is!
Cute and small.
Cornelia Arnhem. That's a familiar name, yes. She once studied in the Empire. My understanding is, shortly after I left the Empire, she did as well. Unlike myself, Cornelia traveled to the kingdom. Apparently, she halted a plague, and was rewarded with a quite powerful appointment. That such an outstanding researcher should fall to such depravity. Sickening, Professor. And quite sad.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Professor.
Let's see, we talked to all these people. Oh, only Dorothy's there. Talk to them.
I feel like Lady Rhea never really hired you as a professor because you were good at teaching stuff. I feel like she knew you were gonna have to protect some kids or something. I think she had a premonition like something bad was gonna happen.
Doubt it.
Really?
Lord Rodrigue Fraldarius has passed on. Margrave Gautier has assumed his position and is now gathering the lords of the Eastern Territories. House Gautier is equal in prestige to House Fraldarius. Sylvain is a Gautier. These lords are reorganizing the Fargus army and eradicating any remaining factions that claim allegiance to the Empire. Of course, His Highness is being kept apprised with regular reports, but it falls to me to monitor him and ensure he does not try to take on too much. I would ask you to do the same. If you take your eyes off that man, even for a moment, he is liable to do something rash.
That's Dimitri for you.
Yep, definitely.
It was over 20 years ago. There was an illness raging across Ferdiad, while people were dying left and right. It was Cornelia who saved the kingdom from that dreadful illness.
Cornelia was a doctor?
I hear she was originally an imperial scholar. She was in the kingdom by my father's invitation. People praised Cornelia as a saint for ending the epidemic. But there came a day when she completely changed. Her behavior, mannerisms, likes, dislikes, everything. Despite all that, Father still appointed her to a high post. After all, she had saved the kingdom from ruin by that disease. But above all, my stepmother trusted her. That's why what that woman said is... Never mind.
Dimitri is feeling so conflicted.
Yeah, well, if your mom ended up, you know, doing all that evil stuff, then it'd be kind of hard.
Yeah, definitely.
What about Deirdre, the aquatic capital? I've heard it's a magnificent city, you know? If we're going, I wish it wasn't to wage war. It'd be more fun to visit with a cute girl on my arm.
Ugh.
Why do you always want a cute girl on your arm if you hate them?
Let a guy dream.
I don't think it's really your dream, though. I mean, obsessed, yes.
I don't understand why he's like, girls just want me for my crest. Here's my thing about what's his name. Whatever his name is, Lance. Alright, so, like, Sylvain. Tons of people in our army have crests. Nobody acts like him. Like, nobody... There's probably almost every single person that has a crest in our army. People want to marry them because of their crest, but nobody goes out and flirts with every single person and then hates women.
What do you think?
Like Sylvain does. It's just really weird.
If you travel east from the Alliance and cross Fódlan's throat, you enter the land of Almyra. House Goneril's territory touches the eastern border of the Alliance. They also have Lord Holst, the most valiant warrior in the Alliance. Tasked with keeping watch over the Almyrans' movements, he rarely leaves Goneril territory.
Okay, thanks for the info.
The Alliance leader is too demanding and the prince is too soft-hearted, don't you think? They spilled much of each other's blood at Grondar. I lost a lot of friends to the Alliance. Sorry, I shouldn't complain. I know this is tactically sound. Everyone seems on board with it, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any misgivings.
Well, knowing Claude. Okay, we're no.
We already talked to you.
Alright, where is Weird Guy?
And I mean, he really shouldn't be mad at the girls either, because it's not like the girls, like, want his crest baby. Obviously, they wouldn't care about crests either. It's their families that are pushing them to, like, do well for their family line and get a crest. And it's not like they just want him. They'll marry anyone with a crest. They don't care.
Too. Maybe I'll get one if I can rescue him at Deirdre. I'll come up with a plan that's even better than his and earn a nickname for sure.
Blue hair? That's a nickname. Probably not a nickname you want, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like Sylvain is a little off his rocker about all this stuff. Like, maybe some of these girls he's dating actually do like him for him, but he's like so delusional that he's just like in the corner like, they only want me for my crest, so every kind of relationship he has, he just sabotages it.
There's nobody else in here. But it's leading me toward that direction.
And I don't really feel like him saying like, hey, baby, you want to be a cute girl on my arm while I go in and buy some stuff at the market? I don't really feel like that's a relationship. It's just weird. It's like...
Well, he is weird. That's what makes him fun.
Oh, okay. I just feel like some of the stuff he's saying doesn't make any sense at all. Actually, most of it.
Guess this doesn't end with liberating the kingdom capital. Deirdre is next. That prince really works his people hard, doesn't he? Or should I be calling him a king now? Whatever the title is, he'll always be Dimitri to me.
Well, that's because you're technically a mercenary, so I mean, you don't really follow the same rules and regulations as everyone else. Whoops. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I kind of trust Shamir versus everyone else, because I know she's a mercenary, so she's gonna make her own decisions instead of doing whatever the church says.
Mm-hmm.
We're still searching for Lady Rhea. No news on that, I'm afraid. Lord Arundel, the Emperor's uncle, is the regent of the Empire. If we crush them at Deirdre, maybe we'll capture him and wring some clues out of him.
Maybe. Alright, weird guy.
I was getting excited for our big Empire showdown. I spent so much time mentally preparing. Then we shifted focus to Deirdre. I hadn't been expecting that. But, as a knight who's sworn to serve the goddess, I cannot turn a blind ear to those who seek my aid.
Oh, this guy.
Okay, Alois.
Well,
Wow, the music died. Oh well.
you know.
It's weird.
Open the gate!
They really open it just for you?
Open! See?
Wow. It's impressive, Luke.
I command the very gate itself to open at my command.
I feel like it's your clothing that really gives you a commanding presence.
Dimitri is going to Claude's aid. How great is that? It's like we've gone back to how things were 5 years ago. It's so nice. Just imagine if 80 was there too. I suppose you can't ever really go back to the way things were in the
Who's
past.
Eddie?
Evil guard.
Are you talking about the lady who's causing all these problems? I don't understand. Yes, I'm aware she was like tricked into something, but she's now, you know, first she was the learner, now she's the master of evil.
Yep. Evil guard is, well, evil.
This
So, yes, we'll take that.
You're all set.
Only a master of evil doth.
Is that everybody now? Looks like it. Good. We'll have a meal. Oh, Ash. I thought we had talked to Ash already.
I guess he has more to say. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, that conversation with Ash and to do was very the feels.
There was so much the feels with everything.
I feel like Dadu and Ash need to open a restaurant together.
Oh!
The very same night we liberated the capital, a messenger arrived from Deirdre. Claude must have predicted that we'd retake it. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It takes too long to travel to Ferdiad from Deirdre for it to be chance.
Okay.
Claude's a hard person to read. It's obvious not much escapes his eye, though. Kind of unsettling, honestly.
Okay. Alright, you're the last one. Good. So I'm gonna change, and then I'm gonna go eat with my students, and it's gonna be all good.
Wait, why do you need this change?
Because we're gonna be going to war again.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
I'm not accidentally wearing my,
Should we change that other guy, Lorenz, out of his outfit? No.
Nope. He's gonna see his dad on the battlefield just as I want. And he has to deal with that. Alright, so dining hall etiquette time? Oh. Did I already complete the quest? Wait, what?
I think that if you were really a commander on the battlefield, I would fear you most of all, because I'd be afraid if I didn't do everything you'd say, you'd force me to wear my pajamas at war.
The capital, he would. However, then he would. I must go. I shall tell you.
My enemies would laugh at me as I tried to fight them with my PJs on.
That's true.
Also, if it rained, it'd be really cold in your PJs.
Yes. So far, we've only lost 2 students. So we're doing okay. Bernie, food time. Dexterity's good.
Sounds fun! Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more secret spice, and... Hey! No peeking!
No peeking?
Yay! Dexterity up.
+2 dexterity.
So close to
That
A+.
reminds-
Whoa, Luke, we're really close on this one.
Day special. Sylvain and...
I am talking really weird today because I have an earache, so it's really hard for me to talk. Sorry.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
No. But it doesn't matter. I'm using you for professor points.
Yeah. Instead of using you for our, your crest, Sylvain, we're just using you for our professor points.
Oh, looks like there's a paralogue this month. Instruct automatically.
I just want to see somebody that Sylvain wants to date, and then
Now
he's
to
like,
apply
hey,
this knowledge.
I have a crest, don't you care? And they're just like, no, not really. And they just reject him, and he's like, but I have a crest. And they're like, I don't care.
Professor, may I ask you a question?
No.
Oh, I just really want to travel to some places my brother and I spent time in, but I'm not really allowed to leave the monastery for such things. It makes me feel so sad. Is there anything I can do?
I see.
Close your eyes and pretend you're there. Oh my gosh. But no, you picked the painting one.
Be jammed up! Professor level is maxed!
Yay! Professor level A+.
Wait, A+ is... that's all you get? Okay. Whatever, Pajama Boy.
He's like, also, can I get out of this outfit?
No. That's not up for debate. So... no. Just give flowers.
Thank you.
You're welcome, freaky boy.
For the two of us, this will be no challenge at all.
Dear goddess, please protect us.
Aww.
They're cute
That
together.
wasn't so bad.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Marianne would be cute with Dimitri, but I feel like Dimitri and Marianne are both so depressed. I just don't think it's good to have two depressed people together. Like, one of them has to be the opposite personality to cheer up the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like you just can't have two depressed people. It's just really bad. No offense.
Now, I should be able to. Can I become a Werven yet? Oh, so close!
Unfortunately, our character doesn't have a happy or sad personality. It's just a blank stare.
Mm-hmm.
Werven Rider? Luke, you're gonna make us look so evil.
Doesn't matter. She'll be able to travel the field much better.
That's probably true.
Ah, still
what else
can't.
do we need to upgrade for that?
Needs B for axe. I don't know what she has for axe right now. Actually, Ash, can you become a cavalier yet? Yay! Where? Oh. Still. Just missing the mark. And for archer stuff, that's not good. Let's do a seminar.
Okay.
Anybody doing spear? Ash wants an axe. I need Ash to be in a spear. Axe, sword, sword, spear, no Ash. Oh, well, maybe Bernie can do it. Very disappointed in Ash.
I know.
There's still more to learn.
I'd never have learned this back in...
This'll be useful.
It seems
This
my
will be
proficiency has
useful.
Some new insight.
I'm getting it.
Nope. Automatically again, please.
Professor,
Sure, don't care.
I feel like sitting at that table thinking about war would be super boring and dark at the same time.
Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
Perfect.
You barely got anything. You just got a little D. Oh.
It's fine. They're just hacking.
Let's put it to the test.
There is always more to learn.
Perhaps I'll expand the...
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so anyway, guys and gals, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Join us next time as we attempt a paralog and inch our way toward the next battle. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you with more Fire Emblem tomorrow on Kwing's Let's Plays. Bye-bye.
See ya.